Hi, I'm Ben Goldberg. I'm the Assistant Director of Off-Campus Student Services.
And I'm Lauren Tavicino. I'm the Coordinator in Off-Campus Student Services. And here in Off-Campus Student Services, we work with commuters, transfers, and veterans. And today we're going to tell you a little bit about how your clubs and organizations can engage these students in your activities. Start with kind of telling you a little bit about us. We have a couple of services here in our office, and we do that with the help of our commuter assistants, who are sort of like resident assistants, but they are here for our commuter students. So they work on social and academic programming in the form of workshops and fun parties. So they do a number of events here on campus. They're called Commuter Connections, Transfer Student Network, Good Morning Commuters, Vets to Vets, and those are sort of the four umbrella programs that we run here. We can also help students with off-campus housing and with alternate transportation here in our office. And our target population here is transfers, commuters, and veterans, and I want to tell you a little bit about what that population looks like here at UMBC. So 65% of the total student makeup at UMBC is commuting. That's a little bit different for our first-year students. Only about 20% of first-year students commute to UMBC. There are over 300 veterans currently enrolled here, and transfer students make up about 50% of our community here at UMBC.
We did a survey last year of our commuter students, and I want to share some of that data with you right now. One of the things we know about our commuter students is that it can be harder for them to get involved and really be participating on campus. So we asked them, what are some of the reasons that you do not participate more in on-campus programs? So some of the top answers were that events are not scheduled at times convenient for them, they have too many competing demands on their time, they have, their classes are too demanding, or that they don't want to go alone. So what we try to do with our programs is make sure that any student who walks in is going to feel engaged and have an opportunity to meet people, so that they're not afraid of walking into these things alone. It's important to remember that for commuter students, they're probably driving here by themselves, so when they get to a program, they didn't have the opportunity to grab their roommate or grab everybody who lives on the same floor as them, so it's harder for them sometimes to go into things in a group. One of the other challenges for students, they say that events are not scheduled at convenient times for me. So naturally we thought, okay, well, we'll just ask them, what's the best time? Put that in the survey. Unfortunately, there was no real conclusive answer. You can see from our graph. Some students said 12 to 1 was a good time. Some of our students said 4 to 7 was a good time. Only 9.7% of students said that before 9 a.m. was a good time. But our Good Morning Commuters program, which starts at 8:30, is actually our most successful program. So hard to really go through some of this data. What we've done, and what we would encourage you to do, is just offer events at varying times and try to reach multiple audiences. We also said that commuters said that knowing about events was one of the challenges for them as well. So we tried to think about what's the best way to communicate. So again, we asked, what's the best way to tell you about events? And again, our answers were kind of mixed. 51.8% though did say email. So we've really tried to focus on email out to our listservs and creating newsletters, and that's something you can be a part of as well. If you want to send us events, we can send those out to our populations. But again, knowing that students are looking in all different ways, we try to promote as much as we can on MyUMBC, on Facebook, through other social media, get the message out as much as possible in hopes that somebody will see it. For you, as student organization leaders, we think some of the best things you can do to reach out to commuters, as well as our transfer and veteran populations who often are living off campus and are part of that commuter population, is making events welcoming, so either having some kind of meet and greet activity or have greeters, things like that. You can send out emails with us, send things to us, and we'll send that out for you, or just use multiple forms of communication to make sure the message is getting out, and then also try and schedule events at varying times to reach our multiple audiences. So I hope you'll try some of those things and you'll have some success working with commuters. And we're also here, so come right down to Off-Campus Student Services. We're happy to collaborate with you to work with our populations. Thanks.